Hello, this is Mr. Wright, and I just want to do a quick screencast to show you how the Rocket Math suggests that you study your multiplication facts. So here I have multiplication set C, and the outside problems that are going around the edge, those are the practice problems, and on the inside is the 1-minute timing that we'll do in class. So the way that they suggest you practice is to start here in the corner. We have 2 times 4, and so the student would have this sheet, and they would say out loud the problem and the answer, and then they would move on to the next one. And you need to make sure that the student doesn't pause or sit there and figure it out. They need to say it pretty quickly in order for them to go on. So they would start in the corner here, and they would say 2 times 4 is 8, 4 times 2 is 8, 2 times 5 is 10, 5 times 2 is 10, 3 times 1 is 3, 2 times 3 is 6, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 5 is 5, 2 times 2 is 4, 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 7 is 7, 3 times 2 is 6. And he would continue on around the outside perimeter of the sheet. However, if they come to a problem that they miss, the procedure would be to stop them, have them say the problem with the answer 3 times, and then go backwards 3 and have them start again. So something like this. 3 times 2 is 6, 5 times 2 is 7, which of course is wrong. So you would correct the student. 5 times 2 is 10. And then they would say it back to you 3 times. 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 2 is 10. Then they would count backwards 3. 1, 2, 3. And they would resume from there. 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 7 is 7, 3 times 2 is 6, 5 times 2 is 10, 1 times 2 is 2, 4 times 2 is 8. And so they suggest you doing that for no more than 5 minutes in the evening or in a setting. It is kind of important to say the problem and the answer, because that's what connects the two in their minds, so that whenever they see it, they can instantly write down the answer. If the student hesitates too long or has to stop and figure out the problem, then they would go through the same procedures if they had missed it. So they would repeat it 3 times, go backwards 3, and resume going on around. So if they were to successfully get around the outside edge in that manner, then that would be a pretty successful practicing of that set. Typically, the new problems of the set are always located, the first couple ones, on the practice section. So here on set C, the new ones are 2 times 4 and 4 times 2, which is the same problem, 2 times 5 and 5 times 2. All the other ones then they've had in previous sets, and they build like that each time. I hope you found this helpful, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me.